Hey. It's time we continue. Alright, here we are. Okay. Hello. Wood, ingot, thread. I don't need that many more ingots. More thuggy recruiters. Yeah, I'm just gonna assault the lurking Morthagi. Or you know what? There we go. Solid work, team. Okay, Carl, Sora, Ollie, Clavey. Why did it stop? There. I don't know why it paused. If Giant Mount Dam is down below, that drop off ahead, I can keep watch from up there for a few hours. Make sure we've got a good grasp of the place. How different do you think it's going to be from all the other clumps of Morthagi that we fight? A good pair of eyes can be a valuable weapon. It's a shame my eyes are usually drawn as lines. I'll buck at that little proverb. Even so, we're as prepared as we're going to be. Muro, you prepared? Oh, sure. Muro's prepared. I don't see a problem. I may hate the guy's guts, but I mean, I can trust him in a fight. It's not a problem so much as the avoidance of problems. Oh no, Mortis is annoying him. Back in the early days, there was more of a fire in this company. We burned hot, lean, and mean. We had to, or Morthagi would have spread like locusts. It was just a few green fighters against a terrifying mystery of a foe, but we prevailed. So far, anyway. Mortis is willing to do some observation. Let him. Just because Mortis is a younger buck than you doesn't mean he's necessarily wrong. How often have you regretted it taking a little more time? Quite a lot, actually, but 1 hour, buck. 2, 1.5. Okay. Later. Right then. Feeling good? Good enough. They've got their backs exposed. If we can take advantage of that, the fight may fall in our favor today. Hey there. All doors begin combat open. I forgot that was a thing. Alright, the wardrobe. Only this game can make you go, alright, the wardrobe, with like such hatred and malice. Oh, it's a section of a town, that makes sense. Yeah. No worries, Gabriel. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry that I'm not doing Earthbound at the moment, but yeah, kind of threw me off when my entire internet went down. Alright. You remember when you were in school and you had to do single file lines? Oh. I don't think we've seen that. Because they still don't know where we are. They're searching. If anyone is hidden, like Lincoln here, it would reveal them and then they'd sound an alarm to get everyone else to go over here. Or go over to where they found them. No! Protect him. God damn it, that wardrobe is building shit. Was that really necessary, man? Damn it. Damn right, he's untouchable. Ooh. If only that was near them. Stop. How are you doing, Dara? Oh, it froze. It froze? It's hobbled. What? Dismantle? Disc creatures attack shred 1 armor. Why is it phrased like that? Oh! Wardrobes suck at making things, so anything it makes it has half health. Ooh. Get its ass. Hell yeah. Damn, I can't reach it. However, I have a bone. Thunk. What? Four damage. Yeah, that's not. Uh-oh. No, he had a surprise face. Hell yeah. Hey! Hell yeah. I'll let Mero deal with that thing. You unhid him. Hey, bitch. Don't you dare run from me. Why is he never with a group of enemies when I need him to do that? That was a fun sound. Wait, hold on. Idea? Frenzy. I don't know if I ever pointed it out, but there's an undo button. You can't undo someone's final action that makes them end their turn, but you can undo one action if they still have stuff left that they can do. Well, if you're gonna give me an artifact spear, yeah. Oh, but here. Oh, he still has the shield. Cool. They can have it. Oh, there's two. Yeah. I'm just letting them do their shit. Ooh. Tile defenses withstood an attack. It had defense. Oh, nice. Oh no. The chastised. Okay. Night Visitor Song. What would you do, Ollie, if you found your heart racing at the thought of another? Someone who stood beside through danger and then... Oh, I'd... Well, each person's different. I'd try to learn what they like, what their feelings are, and I'd form a plan of some sort.
Stop mumbling for a second. You hear that?
Hushed voices and careful footfalls approached down the overgrown path. To Sora's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud.
Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly.
Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Egloff, they're not fooled by this. We're prolonging the inevitable. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us.
We hear your...
Oh there. Oh. You look like experienced, whatever you are. Bandits? Rogues? Not hunting for captives, I hope. Come on out of there. You're caught anyway. Well.
How move it, you fool? How are you so miserable at this?
Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm.
A pair of travelers clambers free of the bracken, their clothing fine but a tad filthy.
Hello, strangers. I'm Igloff, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name.
That's Wildermyth Wrath.
Oops, he knows your name.
Hey, why wouldn't he? Wildermyth the Dream Chanter, poet and peerless singer. Impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels.
Those aren't her vowels, everyone can use them.
Dumbass.
Otherwise, you're cruel. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business.
Owie.
Mistress.
By the fire sounds grand. Small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Carl can't help himself. He bends Wildermyth's ear. I've lived my life according to stories. The plots, the great characters, the messages that lay nested within. And you've been an inspiration to me, certainly. I was there when you sang Star Sailors in Windy Farm. Flawless. Rumor was you intoned all of the Old Wayne saga in a day and a night, and no one dared chew a morsel. Hey, Gold. Yes. I remember those days. I try not to miss them.
Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it.
I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me. My volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student Igloff there.
Mistress. You aim to be free?
Fair. I would love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains.
Why not try a small song? Even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you. We'd like it.
Alright. Do we want Wildermyth to sing for us, or shall we let her student do the singing? It's 70% chance. I really want to try and take that. You know what? Yeah. I could try. It's been a few years now. Wildermyth Wrath, the Dream Chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat, then ebbs. Then rises again, swelling between pitches, and stops.
Don't strain yourself, mistress.
It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First, she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolin. Great rings of sound, chords entwining threads. The melody hangs and wobbles and winds around the ear. It curls into the heart like an old dog returning. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing. Okay. I sit inside the wind. Moon looks down on me. The places that I've been all linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't Thought something was gonna happen. Oops. Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields to the slight sight of a breeze, but it persists, trembling strong. It's beautiful. You'll find me in a tree, if a tree is there to find. Stand tall or on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Suddenly an unpleasant skrik closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Are you... Mistress? But she shakes her head. Her fingers prepare the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. Weird and rippling water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song. Asks me to travel on, but I'll wait until you're sleeping. Give her a round of applause. Wait, hold on. Damn, there's not an applause thing here. That was my father's lullaby. Your voice is remarkable. My life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Well of Witch Hearth passes quietly. Come on! You couldn't have taken it from the fucking Morthagi? Damn it! It's because we're dealing with Gorgons on this one. Okay. It's a bear. It's a Geist. You know... Hell yeah. Damn. It's a Geist. Holy shit. Dare to get past that, motherfucker. Are you having trouble finding your way, my dude? Don't worry, I can solve that for you. Alright, I forgot we had a thing helping us there. I forgot she has that. Oops, I forgot to read what she said there. What? You're still alive? Damn. He wasn't gonna let you get away that easily. Or get away with it that easily, I should say. Or scribe. That's what I'm forgetting. Also, I forgot about that. I forgot Carl was their son. Hey, Golden.
Knowledge of one's enemies is healthy soil in which to plant the seeds of victory.
Because she's Mario's son. Son? She's Mario's daughter.
Nice.
Alright.
Please, let's not fight over who gets the item.
Yeah, we don't know who Muro fucked, but we know that he does indeed fuck. He was a plumber in another reality. No wonder he's able to place some pipe. No. If you knew what you were looking for, the split boulder north of quaint Cobb Clangery wasn't difficult to find. Oh, that's the symbol drawn on the paper that was put on Murrow's door. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. The sunlight. It's smart enough to stay out of Morthaki's strongholds. I'm apparently not.
Stop. Put your weapons down. It's me.
Allah? So if you guys remember that old lady with straight white hair and tattoos on her face, that's her now.
What have they done to you? This will take longer to explain than we can afford. Would you like the short version or the extremely short version?
Short's probably
extremely short, please. Well, turns out that you can put a human soul into a specialized, more thuggy body. The combination of mechanism and magic is novel in that extremely short. Nenmei here. They've kept an enclave of these folks, taking for a long time, but due to a disagreement at the beginning of their endeavor. The Morthagi you are familiar with have been created with a singular mission of destroying them. Us, now, I suppose. They've been relentless in hunting us down, denying us resources.
to the point of destroying entire towns?
But if we can take back our stronghold here, we can deal them a great blow. Let us lead you to the hearth room, and I'll explain further. We are not beings of war ourselves, but if you can cut down Morthagi along the way, I can lock the doors once we get there to buy us some time. We won't be able to clear all of them out at first. Focus on moving forward.
Bellhop. Uh-oh. Okay, so we need to make it here. We've got Ala of Long Tether and Ninmei Umber Choke. Jesus Christ. You're tall. Yeah, I guess even if we, like, zoom in like this, like, holy shit. Yep. Time to kill some things is indeed right. Damn it. Let's second guard. Stop pairing up, guys. Oh god, there's a lot. They're kind of ugly? How dare you call them that? Wait, hold on. Ooh, damn. Look at them and tell me I'm wrong. Fair. Hell yeah. Shit, something did spawn behind us. Well, that ain't good. Fuck you. Uh-oh. Man, I was kind of hoping that that one would just walk into the fire. Yeah, you're not gonna escape scot-free. Just gonna casually wander through the fire. I can reach. Shoosh. I can't see where I'm trying to put these guys. No. No, you son of a bitch. You went first just to do that, didn't you? Damn it. Yeah, they were kind of smart for that. Right onto the fire. Hell yeah. Alright, he's still there. Yeah, I don't have anyone guarding. Woo! Alright. I believe that transports us all in there.
There are more than I thought there would be.
Oh, no shit, really?
Leave the Morthagi. Just get inside. Ugh, my ears are gonna be ringing forever. It's still intact. I can't believe it.
That looks important.
The heart was made to give spirit to our own soldiers. Sounds useful. Is there a button somewhere, or? Well, to work, it needs a willing person to fuse their soul to it. Without that, the Morthagi have been able to use their own constructs against us for centuries.
But if you had a willing soul,
the constructs would become agents of the heart.
Sounds like that would make this fight considerably easier.
With the base under our control, we could be much more helpful in the fight against the Morthagi as well. But it's not like interfusion, right? The fusion is permanent. The upside, however, is something akin to immortality.
Wait, what? Alright. I'm gonna be real here. Goodbye, Carl.
Wait, you're volunteering? Are you crazy? If this is about showing me up or some other stupid...
We're all meant for something. If we're lucky, we're beaten over the head with a feeling when that thing shows up. I had a similar feeling when I became a part of the Griffinmill Protectorate, but this is... Yeah. No, there was a reason why I brought Carl over, because I hadn't used him too much, and I'd rather lose him than lose one of my better party members.
They're coming. If we're going to do this, we'll need to do it quickly.
Yes. Like, I didn't even bother giving him a voice. He's just kind of average. But I believe he will be in our legacy. Lincoln didn't watch. He heard noises he couldn't quite place, but there are no sounds of pain or fear. Looks like he's transforming. Oh my god, it has a person, like, skeleton in there. Holy shit. I didn't notice that.
Open the door.
See, they're glowing green now. They're our buddies. He will be remembered. What's his name again? Dude, you want to know the most fucked up part? Carl is Maxie's son. Their son just got sacrificed. Thank God Christine wasn't around. She would be mad.
They will aid you.
Hello, Carl and Carl 2. Carl 1, Carl 2. Now we got Robo Buddies. Dead Robo Buddies.
Alright, let's see what we're up against.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, even she's concerned. Like I said, though, I believe he will be part of our legacy. Oh, they were just kind of hanging out in here. Alright. I think they're still interfused with that. Enter the control chamber. Every single one of the Robo Buddies is now named Carl whatever. Yeah. Yeah, all that just so that I could be prepared when I do this. Grand Matron. Suffocating heat pours off its rusted body. The noise of it is soft, like an old woman's breathing. And it's got some friends. Nice. Fuck. Damn it. Shit fuck. That's what you get. Oh, I could do it again, motherfucker. Nice. Surprised he was able to dodge that, being surrounded and all. Nice. Alright. Considering where this one is, this is Carl 2. Nice. Damn it. Stop it. Nice. 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 Hell yeah. Ooh. Hell yeah. we left the other one alive. Everyone lives. Including... In fact, not only did everyone live, we gained 2 new Carls.
You aided us in a time of need. You gave blood and soul. We won't forget that. I hope to aid you as well when the time comes.
The Griffmill Protectorate said tired goodbyes to Nenmei, the other Enduring, and Carl. and Carl, and Carl. Or whatever it was that Carl had become. Carl became 3 new Carls. I don't know what you're talking about. Ten more years of peace follow. During the years of peace, every time Maxie would go out to stand in the wet, when the forest would trickle and pine needles glitter, and fragrant rain find its way down among boughs.
Keeping a bear in your heart, how hard does it get?
Life is made unlonelier, which I'm finding is an alright thing.
Oh yeah, that bear paw print on their face. They are bear touched. They've got the soul of a hungry bear with them. Ollie spent a month tracking a golden stag, an iridescent flint beetle. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked him straight in the eyes and laughed. Ollie smiled back and lowered his arm. Haha, think you could kill me? Some parents ask their children, when are you going to, settle down?
Not before you, that's for sure.
So where did the bear touch them? Show on the doll. In the spirit. Sora was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings with an uneasy sense of kinship. 'Cause she's a hunter. Clavy and Murrow enjoyed talking about the old days over a campfire. Clavy would sometimes try to capture their reminiscence in verse, but had trouble coming up with rhymes for Thrixel. Yeah, fair. You can cut the sight of an artist who came to frequent his stoop whenever she sought inspiration.
So, how much longer exactly?
Hold on, give me a minute. I have trouble with anthro furry feet.
The fuck you say to me?
Ollie was fascinated with the workings of a dead watermill. After studying it for a month, he proposed optimizations. What a fucking asshole. These great ideas could be yours for a small but appropriate fee. Yeah, that's Ollie. Sora Drake's son has reached adventuring age. Finland Laken. Oh, they're having the names of like what the character used to be called. Finland Lycan has joined the Griffin Mill Protectorate as a warrior. Cool. Yeah, because Sora Drake had Lycan in their name before I changed it. Blood Rage. Yes. Hell yeah. Nah. Yeah. What's your history? Wild heart, slacker, and shame. When his parents were away, Finland was looked after by an old childless couple who tended gardens. He taught him much about the essential balance between wild growth and cultivation. He went through phases when games of chance were all that enthralled him. He put money on anything he could make odds for. A shy, sad something flickered in his eyes when he spoke of the past. Something must have happened for which he sought forgiveness. He's the compassionate greed wagon, which means he's a greedy healer. I've got a shit ton of ingots. I mean, I'll make that. I can't see this guy and his name without thinking of Patrick going, Finland! Final chapter. The factory is supposed to be our life's work.
But Ninmei traded that life for something horrifying, and I won't let it spread. Or Mathagi never misunderstands, never decides it knows better than you.
Those are eyes.
Morthagi are the only ones I can trust to carry out this mission. Long after I'm gone.
The mountain shadowing pepper slope artery erupts, bleeding drills and blades. Legs are not entirely legs, and blank empty rage. They seep and spill through the leandering hills.
No.
No?
We sacrificed Carl. I always secretly thought I'd be glad if he left, but I still think about that day and feel queasy.
Ow!
I'm not sure if it was better or worse than a regular death. And then we get news that it didn't fix the problem? Maybe made it worse? Maybe damage control is the best use of our time now. We tried to save who we can. We could ride this out somewhere.
Alright, fine. I'll tell everyone else that Sora is too hopeless to join us.
Wait, everyone else is on board?
Except for you, but I sympathize. It's a lot of pressure. I forgot she had the fire chicken.
Fine, what's the plan?
First, we go convince Clavey to join us. Next, the rest. Then we destroy the mountain and end this war. Oh my god, Ollie is my favorite. He tricked a hill spirit and forest spirit that were fighting over an offering to give it to him. So he's already pretty goddamn smart. And then he tricks Sora by going... He did a Blues Brothers. He made her think that everyone else was on board, when in fact they hadn't even gotten the crew together just yet.
Clavey, but you had said...
Too late to back out now. You'd have to walk, sheesh, a whole mile back to your house. Nah, you're committed. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Keep doing it, Ollie. The fucking sarcasm too. Now that you're here, geez, it'll take like forever to get back to your house. Come with me. Thankfully, no one retired that last chapter, so... And I think most of it is because, like, Muriel got a shit ton of, like... Is it not here? Wait. So, wouldn't I have given him some? Oh well. He retires at 50. But he's in it for the long haul now. We could technically get another person, but I feel like with Finland Lycan in our group now, that's kind of redundant. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3 warriors. 1, 2, 3 hunters. 1, 2. Downs of Gonde has been revealed. Bogger Bottom Tomes. Alright. I don't want Ollie to investigate that by himself. He may be powerful, but I also want him to live. Not that I cared too much, but shouldn't Lincoln be back by now?
Might be we overshot some, or he did. Should we backtrack a bit?
Hey, this event seems familiar.
His peddler may know.
Oh, Peddler Man.
Oh?
Excuse us, Peddler Man. We're wondering if you've seen a fellow pass this way, dressed up for the wilderness.
Firstly, I'm not selling anything. Could have been any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what we used to call Bugger Bottom Tomes. It's not.
Bugger Bottom Tomes is where he was headed, giving it a look. But you never saw him?
Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's gotten into them. But it's not safe. I packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend. Well, I hope you find him.
The man and his cart roll along.
I'm an innocent man. Imagine packing your life up like that.
Look, if something's wrong, Lincoln must have found out the hard way. We'd better get going. It's funny that Murrow looks younger than his daughter at this point. Hold on. How old is she, speaking of? She's 51. Huh? She's older than her father. So a place to find out. Did it actually... Did... I'm not thinking about it. Later.
Anything?
No, you?
No, it's a little village right out there, all packed and left.
From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices.
Hear that? Hear that? Come, Great One! Great One, come! Come, Great One!
Oh no, it's the three witches, Bubble, Boil, and Trouble, or whatever the fuck.
Come, Great One! Great One, come!
Does this normally work for you?
Hush up, you. Yeah, hush. Come, Great One, we brought you a gift. Spare us. Lincoln.
The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Lincoln's cage is makeshift but sturdy.
This is a sacrifice, isn't it?
Shh, not to Frida, stop it. I'm going to him to reason with them. It's the same thing I did last time, but also Merrill's taking charge, and he's probably not gonna just attack them out of nowhere. Good neighbors, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood.
Trying to get us all killed, stranger, or just yourself?
That's our responsibility you have in your cage. I will do what I have to keep him alive. He just called Lincoln a responsibility.
This is a price of survival. Our own are not exempt. The Great One demands sacrifice, and we have no choice but to oblige.
No choice at all? What are you saying? And what's this Great One?
You haven't seen it. The Great One. It comes with a host of crankling bone things. Monsters. It burns, eats, or else it rages and kills across the countryside.
So we'll kill it.
Huh?
We'll kill it. Won't we?
Guess that's so. You really mean that? You stand in its way? You battle with a deadly monster? Why?
For the sake of the innocent, someone has to.
If we fail, then it gets to eat us anyway, doesn't it? Either way, you're safe.
Well, I see no harm in letting you try. Don't expect us to throw our lives in with yours.
Won't need to. The village folk shuffle past up to their homes. Murrow, Finland, and Clavey break Lincoln out of his prison. Let's try not to judge them too harshly. Fear makes folks so desperate. From within the cave, a blue glow grows, and a hungry growl. Man, it brought some fucking buddies. Nice. And there it goes. Now to deal with the actual threat. Here they come. Wow, I'm surprised it made it. Say goodbye to your drive link. Damn. Let me show you how it's really done. Ooh. There's the fucker. Uh-oh. Quite a bit. Flanking is so good in this game. And Lincoln already has, like, due to him having wolf claws, he does 10 to 13 damage with this. Damn. Oh, right. Also, because Lincoln is hidden, when he attacks while hidden, he ignores armor. So that also helps. I forgot that was a main factor. Fuck. Ouch. Damn. Lincoln will retire at the end of this chapter. Huh. Will he now? The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. Its minions are dead or scattered. Lincoln and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully.
So how much did the others have to bribe you to rescue me?
That's exactly the attitude that gets you into trouble.
Because I'm always the problem, right?
Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as the old village spokeswoman sheepishly approaches, trailing a young woman with fiery eyes.
Let me first thank you, strangers. My name's Meche Alienver, and my parents were among the first sacrificed to that thing by this woman and her posse.
We all wound up under their thumb. You gonna miss his high DPS ass? Don't worry, this is the final chapter, so he's not gonna retire, like, before we need him. He's already here. He's stuck with us till the end.
In any case, you've broken their power, and we've wrested our homes back. You and yours will be welcome here for the rest of numbered days. In our humble village, your name shall never fade.
As the morning stretches, Lincoln and the others head out, refusing an offer to stay in favor of getting on the road. The people here will be strong, believing in the courage of the Griffin Mill Protectorate. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with flowers, a memorial to the innocents who died there. The story will ring through generations. 3 legacy points. The fact that I now have like an abundance of legacy points is pretty good too. Extra armor, huh? If only that helped you against Lincoln.
Getting these places back in the hands of people who'll tend them. That's our real work.
Not you. Still need you to travel through. Solid work, team. Accuracy. Damn. You know what? You. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's interesting that they give, like, different... Because this is, like, a random Morthagi, like, icon. Because there's another one that's just, like, another... Like a more cartoonish skull than that. And not purple. I wonder why that is. Anchors. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit?
Apple.
I knew you were going to say apple. Why did I know that?
Next up, a difficult one. Favorite thing to fight?
It's like asking my favorite trash.
Least favorite then.
I'd have to be more thuggy.
Is that because they're over the next hill?
I can never quite tell if they're alive or not. It's distracting. One of these days it's going to mess with the magic. And here I am making a tree out of them. As old as I'm getting, sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't though, realistically. It'd reek of abandonment.
Well, we appreciate that.
What about you? What keeps you here?
Being based off of Samus, got a job to do. It's not about convincing people that everything will be alright. It's about making everything alright. And once it's alright, you can go home.
When you put it like that, it sounds big.
Sure, it is. I don't know if that helps or if it's too much pressure, but it helps me when even battle starts to feel like drudgery.
What a great fucking start. Untouchable.
Nice.
Ooh. Untouchable, yet again. The pay? Yeah. Just realized that's what you're referring to. He's like, what keeps you in on this? The pay's good. Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Yeah? Oh my god, I just realized how much fucking, like, shield Sora has. How many shields is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And while blocking, she has 8. And one of those is provided by the Stoicism. So, she has 6. Man, it really does look like a lot. Oh, uh-oh. get through that armor first. Ooh! Holy shit! She just murdered that thing. Damn. And get fucked. Yeah, Samus, yeah, bounty hunter shit, stuff like that. Makes sense. Ooh, okay. This game's kind of fun to watch once you're out of the early game. Yeah. It's because, like... It's because of a lot of things. It's because you're starting to get attached to these characters. Which is why, you know... It's why I'm not trying to get that, I can recruit someone here. But why would I do that? They're just gonna start off like Finland Lycan at this point. They're gonna be late to the party and I'm not gonna want to use them that much. And sure, it's someone to add to the legacy, but I don't know them. It is good to get like a repertoire of like characters though, because if it weren't for the fact that some of these people have like either high retirement age or, in the case of Mero, probably got aged down. Cause yeah, like Maxie is age 80. They're the three starting characters I had, Lincoln, Mero, and Maxie, they all started around the same age. So the fact that oh yeah, Lincoln's Zaditri, age 76. Mero's age 37. So yeah, he definitely got aged down. If it weren't for stuff like that happening and high retirement age, I would not have some of these characters, and I'd have to rely more on like Mortis, Clavey, Sora, Ollie, Finland. Yeah, looking good for 80. But it's also the fact that as you progress through the game, you get calamity cards, which not only adds like new creatures to fight, but also gives them certain abilities, like, you know, more attack, more armor, more health, extra abilities, stuff like that. So yeah, as you get through the game, the enemy gets more and more challenging. I do like this place. I do like when a fight has some reward. Cleaned up, this place could be nice. Wait, why were you speaking that? Also, I just realized that town's name, that village's name is Foxcorn.
I found most secrets unravel best in silence.
They sure do. Always now returning at the end of the chapter. Fair. Pepper Lady Marshland. Now I have a new name for my indie rock band.
We'll exact a price for what was done here.
After a great deal of toil, Rabbit Hearth is mostly standing again. The townsfolk have suffered, but they're used to rebuilding. Well, hopefully once we're done, they don't have to. For quite a while. The corn is fox-shaped. And then Gaster reveals himself. The foxes have joined your walls. The other Aiden was streaming today. I wonder if he's still doing streaming stuff. I was surprised that I saw him still doing it. At like 8 or 9. Man, we got an incursion early. 13? Foxcorn can go to hell. Ooh. Seems everyone has clocked up for the night. It's only you left. Huh? I mean... Golden was just here. The starseed tree. That... Okay. Yeah. I'm the only YouTuber streaming right now. Not everything grows on trees, but more things do than you might think. Once every long enough, a starseed tree blooms. Its soft lights ripen, then float off into the sky. Ah. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow too, so I'm streaming tonight.
And that's where the stars come from?
There's probably some symbolism in there somewhere. You know, it would make a lot of sense. For this event to happen with Clavey in the group.
They appear to get riper higher up.
You're not thinking of grabbing one, are you?
It would be a shame to pass up such a rare curiosity, because see, the thing about a starseed tree
is that none may climb it.
Who makes these rules anyway?
I was growing on a tree. It was very uncomfortable, but yeah. So a belly button, you got the stump where they cut you from the limb. Alright. If you go with this, we're guaranteed an artifact weapon. If we go with this, we're guaranteed to get the second tier of that artifact weapon. This gives us the third tier of it. And I'm kind of thinking about trying for this one, because it's 60% and definitely more appealing than this, 19%. What do you guys think? Should Clavey go for it? She might win a prize. My belly stump. Alright. Climb to a nice looking one in the middle.
Worst case scenario, we'll gain some information for the next edition of Yondering Flora. Watch my stuff.
Can't say she's not a dedicated. There's something about the starseed lights that's disorienting. They break up distance in a way that makes Clavey have to keep tight track of her limbs.
Arm, then a leg. Arm, leg, other leg. Right.
She brings up childhood memories of climbing trees long ago, watching the way leaves grew in the paths that ants would take.
Oh, little worlds up there. Whoa. That was a close. Use your brain for climbing, Clavey, not falling. Anyway, perhaps this is far enough.
Clavey snaps off a stick bearing a fine, bright orb. There's a little more rustle and jostle. She descends the starseed's trunk. What's the ankles, huh? It'd be a shame to crack them on the last few feet.
My ankles are dependable. Ow, my ankles!
The jostle tree lets go with its lights, and sure enough, they float off slowly into the dark. Off to wherever they go.
Hopefully this guy won't mind being 1 star short this season.
Leg, another leg. Wait, that's not right. Wait, you got us something then?
See for yourself.
+3 stunt chance. Hell yeah. Starseed wand. It probably would have made a bit more sense for Christine to have it, but she's a warrior, and Clavey is Mario's daughter, and Mario is known for star shenanigans.
Let's think of the people on both sides of the river. If they were the neighbors, they'd have built a bridge themselves.
Don't care. Building bridge. They should have thought of that when they set up their towns. Portia Foundry. Rumors of Morthagi have led the Griffin Mill Protectorate through murky bogs to the site of long-forgotten ruins. Wind-worn rock and decayed edifices are all that remain of this ancient city.
Even the locals don't know who used to live here.
Could have been a war that wiped them out, or a plague, left no one behind to tell their story.
More tracks here. One of them must have sprung a leak. Disgusting. Wonder what those bumbags are up to all the way out here. Lights of stonework still standing. Might be other things that survived. Hidden away in coves and crannies. I mean, if I had something I wanted to stash away.
One civilization falls, another's built on the bones of their dead.
The dead. Sometimes it's easy to forget they were real people. Ordinary, most of them. Probably. You know, with all the usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns.
Dozens of feet must have trodden these streets every day, exchanging goods, information.
And those must have been houses. Not too fancy, but the space a person calls their own doesn't have to be.
Guess they formed friendships same as us, helped each other through the hard times.
Sounds like a Morthagi.
In the open pit of an old amphitheater, Morthagi scrub out the loose stone and rubble.
Thoughts? Do we just charge in?
Okay. Well, I see the option that Golden might want to choose. Williams bet he's gonna side with Ollie. Oh yeah, well, while I ask what you guys want to do here. Yeah, I see golden going fire. Alright. Fires create confusion, and the smoke will provide cover. Woohoo. Leaf spirit. Alright. Move that out of the way. Alright, he has Sentinel. Damn. Stepped in the fucking fire. Good night, Dara. What? Ooh. Took cover behind some flaming leaves. That makes sense. Heh. Dumbass. Oh, come on. Damn it. Uh-oh. He's already engaged with you, my dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here we go. Archery. As their breathing stills, they hear the chittering of birds, the buzz of bees. Overgrown grasses rustle in the breeze. Gone quiet. Think that's all of them?
Would be good to have a look around. Could be hiding places, or...
Not far from where they fought, a section of flagstone appears to be coming up. Maxie pries some away with their toe, uncovering what appears to be a way below. With a little more effort, they widen out an entrance.
How deep is it?
Stirs. Got to check it out, right?
Any good reason not to go?
Down they climb into the ancient city's underbelly. Slimy things skitter away at their approach. Rancid odor hangs in the air.
Torch up here, let me just...
In a splash of light, the surroundings take color and shape. The passage opens into a small enclosure, an oval room. Bits of rotted wood and matted straw form the pale suggestion of a bed at one end.
Smells, doesn't it? Looks like somebody must have lived here.
What do I hear beneath the city? Scattered around the room are what remains of her life's possessions. Most are decayed or moth-eaten beyond recognition.
Robe maybe? What's left of it. Pity the colors have faded.
Clay fragments, pottery pieces. If the Morthagi found this place, I'm guessing they didn't see anything worth harvesting. But there's one item that catches Maxie's eye. Thank you, Golden. Good night. A small bone flute set atop a stone pedestal. Alone, it seems to have survived the passage of years unmarred. Moon-colored, its surface is smooth, polished by the press of ancient fingertips. It begs to be held again. You've got that look in your eyes, Maxie.
There's an old wandering bard, Loglock Gustrodriff. Said he could go days without seeing a soul, or speak a single word. All he needed was an instrument, a melody to keep him company. Melody. Wonder what kind these ancient people used to play. Maybe its place. Think it was treasured by the hands that held it, well looked after.
Take the flute. Give it to Clavey. Maxie moves forward and carefully plucks the flute from its stand.
Just thinking, if it was something that belonged to me, maybe I wouldn't mind someone else taking it when I was gone. Rather get some use than just rot away.
Dig it. Yeah, makes me think. The things we leave behind. Maybe that's the nearest we ever get to immortality. They put out the torch, make their way back to the surface, and seal the passage behind them. Not going to keep it all to yourself, are you? Want to bet who plays it better? Heh. Of course, they finish first.
Good, we're done.
Fox and Hinge. Shilena Crypt. Gorgons. It was here upon a secret lake, in a secret place, on a moonless night fit for promise breakers, sober thieves, for lovers forced to dampen their lips in darkness. This again? It was here on such a night she'd fled. Pursued by the wrath of a goddess, she'd cheated. Here Mythloth laid her life's treasure to rest. Chip-chee! Green odors rise from the lake, its black muddy shore. A solitary moonpiper whistles while the windless reeds hold silent. There's no overt reason for me to be feeling this anticipatory thrill, except I suppose it's an uncharted lake. Unspoken, I guess. There's a wide potential for anything to be found here. As Ollie vainly ponders the goosebumps on his neck, he sees something strange. Spiderweb thin and strung from stone to star. An impossible thread of light. Should I fail to return, I tether you to these constellations. The line will fade, but in the season of Glindergast, on a night the stars are thinly scattered. Then your motoring light shall beam skyward. Let another star-studding pair of eyes be your discoverer. 20 hard strokes from shore, Ollie hauls himself up. Through a hole the size of a pine nut, warmthless light streams. A little bit conspicuous, isn't it? Hard to imagine it's anything worth getting soaked for. Even as he watches, it starts to shrink. The night sky rolls towards its horizon, and the light sinks back into the ground. There's countless misgivings I could verbalize until dawn arrives. Or I could just shut off the brain for a bit and start digging, right? Be industrious. Finding himself unstruck by an unhappy hand of the heavens, he bends to dig, and soon scraping the earth away with a hearty knock of his bow, Ollie uncovers the secret of the stony lake isle. A book? Oilcloth falls from the tome's corners. An incredibly preserved record, or maybe even a literary artifact? From what age? Delicately he lifts it, opens the heavy cover. Inside is a smell like the bottom of an ancient whiskey barrel. Salamander ink. Peerless choice if you're going for permanence. In a million letters he's never seen. Brain-rattling diagrams on fine outfolding flaps. Glittering pages, translucent pages, where charted stars and foreign scripts all whirl in an unknowable, overwhelming mass. Every dream and constellation the seasons sent by this author's head might be recorded herein. Look behind translation, whatever I might have learned. A familiar voice calls him then. Ollie! Ollie, the shore! Lexi, that you? What do you mean, the... Hold on, I'm coming back. So I found their position, the Gorgons. Gathered silent by the stones. You wandered a long way. The wrong way. No one translated something. I discovered it. A text. A book. Rousing the Book of Stars from its resting place, Ollie has in hand a far greater treasure than he knows. Certainly than he knows how to read. Revelation awaits language. Shadow. No. I've read of shadow spirits, of course, but nothing beats seeing one in person. Might as well get another kind of dagger. Get fucked. Damn it. Fuck. And here we go. Damn. Nights after the battle at Fox Sendhenge, Ollie will still be puzzling over the book he found. How energizing.
Ollie, you've got the courage, right?
It's nice, at least, to have a thing that feels truly worthy of my prolonged attention, of my rigorous study. Let's go. Kurdok's Tower. A wild, thriving old local is happy to provide the lowdown on this weird tower.
And what's she to tell you, Meadow? Any clue who built the place?
Didn't say. Just talked about the bone walkers. Rove the woods sometimes. Leather-faced guy over on the other hill said light leaks from the cracks of these old blue stones. Just on spring nights, he said, since the last year.
Remember that diagram I showed you of the Snark building style? You can probably see this doesn't even come close.
Bam!
Dust drifts in the suddenly empty doorway.
Guess it's open.
Did you really have to kick it down?
Huh? Thought you said we were going in.
You two take that hall. Shout if there's anything. Soon, a buzz from the hall's far end sneaks into their ears. Grrrr.
The noise coming from inside.
Yeah, something's...
Bam!
You seriously need to stop.
Stop? Why? You see something?
As they enter, the noise abates. Oily odors spill off shadow-crowded shelves. Shapes organic to synthetic by varying degrees, spread and pile everywhere in industrious disarray.
Bunch of what you'd expect, junk and worse.
A grisly little toy shop.
If it's working with foggy machinery, then it represents a rare opportunity for, oh well.
Not this again, Clavey.
Seems like we should give it a shot, though. What if we activate our own Morthagi and it likes us? Maybe peace comes that way.
Cellar's empty. What did you two, find,
This.
Clavey wants to try her theory.
You can't be serious. Give me the sight. Thank you.
I say we torch this whole room, bust our plans up. You really drive me crazy sometimes with your ideas.
Have I ever told you your own ideas are just as annoying?
Nice. Not the best one, but not the worst one to take out of there. Well, we're right bumfuck in the middle of it, aren't we? Finland! Nice. Nice. Uh-oh. keep forgetting she has that effect around her. Hell yeah. Oh, Myra's leveling up. Oh, so is Lincoln. Finland's almost close though. Come on, let's clean this place up. The locals shouldn't see it this way.
Plenty to satisfy the curious. Chance to rest our bones too, which was nice.
Okay, block. Damn. Thinking answers, sorting through lies. How much will we ever know? That's not good. Thrixel. As the light is fading. Everybody stay sharp. The Thrixel have had plenty of time here to weave their webs. Brush a strand and you'll see what they want you to see. We've never faced a more dangerous foe, but neither have they, you know. What? I think the bonds that link the Griffin Mill Protectorate are at least as strong as anything the Thrixel can. Can what? Weave?
You see what they want you to see. You see what they want you to see.
Clavy? Maxi? Murrow? Anybody?
You see what they want you to see. You see what they want you to see.
And you hear it and smell it too, apparently. I've traveled so far in so many ways, but I'll never forget that night. But I'm not there now. I'm in a Thrixel illusion now. Murder is the path that'll lead me home. Yeah, let's go for that one 100%. The tone isn't real. Those flames moving towards me are also not real. Disconcerting, but not real. But Murdo's real. He's the most real thing there is. Murdo, Murdo, Murdo. Murdo. He snapped out of it. He's back with us.
About the time. The Thrixel are here.
God, it's so bright. It's one seeker down. Ooh. 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 Nice. forgot that he had that set up and it didn't go off. Nice. Nice. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Now we just have 3 things to deal with here. Ooh. Right, there's another one. I was getting a lot of kills. Up in smoke. Phew.
They're already dead.
Till we can burn away the misery they've caused, they'll never be dead enough.
If anyone asks why that fire altar chose Miro, I'll know what to tell them. Vroom. Don't wear yourself out, okay?
Man. Poor Muro. Oh no, a bard. I heard somebody shout Finland. Yeah, because this guy right here is named Fenland. So I just thought it was funny.
This is why you have to look out for yourself.
This is the final fight.
The time has come when we stand as one force, one vision, and scrape this curse off of our land for good. Blaze and Witch Sharp, ready yourselves.
Alright. I think we're ready.
I had been prepared to pay a price for the form I took, a price of flesh and breath. But it cost more than that. It cost peace. It cost the person I loved most, and though Amkin and I never spoke again, perhaps the rest of this can still be put right.
In the days when the flood of Morthagi had slowed down to a trickle, there was no down in that sentence. All I was able to locate openings in the cliffs.
I've seen a lot of things in my life, but this is a whole new sort of thing.
I'm taking my cues from you. You know that, right? I wish I could say that was a wise idea, but, with stone and iron and bone closing in, it can feel unlucky to be made of softer things. But we have strengths of our own, which should not be underestimated. Shit, they found us. Okay. Uh-oh. Did they get behind? Oh, wait, it's you! Hey, it's, Carl 1, Carl 2, and Ella.
We promised aid after all you had done for us, and we keep promises. Carl sends his regards.
Damn it. Nice. Okay, that was all of his movement. Damn. Damn. As Clavey reached for the door, its eyes snapped onto her and it groaned open by itself. Oh dear. It could be debated whether the heaving multi-part construction before them was alive, but it wouldn't matter. Life was a quaint concept in this place. The core, shuddering pipes and pounding gears fully brained to bursting. Lesser core, inside its glass chambers, an infernal stew of bones and gears churn out new forms. And then shit. Ooh. Ooh. Nurse. Nice. Alright. Hey, Gaster. I'm in the final battle of this campaign. Alright. You dare repair them? Ooh, nice dodge. Is it just me, or is it very bright in here? Ooh. Damn, I can't actually get there. Right on, okay. Ooh. Murrow and Lincoln are just the best team. Like, damn, man. The look back out was darker, but the ceiling didn't collapse on us. And without the maddened voice to call them, the things that were once Morthagi fell still and silent. Some were burned, some were buried. A few were repurposed. It's a scarecrow.
So, what are you going to do now then?
The Yondering lands are a bit sour on mechanical folk at the moment. It would be wise to lay low. What's another few hundred years after all?
You'd go crazy, but sure. Hakuna Matata, it means no words. The end. Woohoo! Man, I forgot how interesting some of these achievements are. Oh yeah, they also have little pictures. Oh, one day Sora woke with a lightness in her step.
I understand now. It all makes sense.
She vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of contentment. I remember that moment. I remember that moment. No, I remember that one. Ollie spent many a happy night in the tavern, enthralling the ladies with tales of his exploits. They say the history of Barker Bottom tomes would never come in handy. Why does she have a dagger out? Are you sure he's wooing them? Also, I definitely remember that. Mortis gathered as many of the company stores as it could and enlisted Ollie to illustrate them. You told me you painted, but you didn't tell me you were good. Fair. How it all started. I remember when Lincoln looked like that. Man, I kind of forgot how he looked originally. I forgot about that one. Oh, that's cool that we got to see that. Clavey developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. It may not have quite matched their former glory, but she hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. Maxie's dream of their own personal research tower has finally been fulfilled. They kept it well stocked with flammable powders and a couple of summoning circles. Oh yeah. That's probably what aged or unaged Murrow. Lincoln built a lodge that attracted like-minded hunting enthusiasts. Days were spent tracking in the woods, and nights were spent exaggerating what he had tracked in the woods. Yay! Yep, see? The guy that we sacrificed is still in the legacy. Ooh. No worries. Nice. I'm gonna start another stream soon. I just wanted to finish off that campaign. Hubert, I forgot about you. So interesting looking back at these characters. Let me... Okay. I need to see what team I actually had when I fought the last part of Age of Ulstrix. Okay. Oh. Alright, he was streaming. Alright, still. What did I have as my team here again? Okay. Lincoln. Oh wait, that's for the final battle. Ninmei. So I want to make sure I actually have a plan for the art. In fact, speaking of, what I want to do okay. Bo. Hubert. Meow. Oh yeah. And Graham. Okay. Lincoln. Maxie. Ollie. And Carl. And there we go. So I'm trying to set stuff up here a bit. Alright. Pink. Four more campaigns. Let's start the third one real quick.